tip number 3, mate, leg drive. This is a massive one for you, as you can see on the footage and watching you serve. What's your thoughts, mate? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm lucky. I've got sort of big legs, big powerful legs, and I use them quite well on my serve. But for me, your legs want to be something that's very natural for you personally. You know, if you look at all the guys on tour and club players and everyone, no one really has similar. There's similar legs, but no one has the same. You know, Some guys step up, some guys have a big step up, some guys don't step up. And for me, it's something I've experimented with over a long period of time. You know, my throwing motion's probably never changed in sort of 10 years. My legs are something, depending on what I'm trying to do and things I've tried to change a little bit over time, is something that's sort of evolved into something that now for me is just very natural. You know, I've got a small step up, not a big step up, and it's almost a little bit of a hybrid, I guess you call it. You know, I start fairly narrow but still step up, so I get a bit of drive into the court. But it's very important to find something that works naturally for you.
Yeah. Okay. So, and with the leg drive, I guess you're, when you do step up, you've got that hip really pushing forward into the court. That's very obvious when you watch your serves, that you've got that big leg drive, big hip push into the court.
Yeah, I mean, you want to get that hip into the court. You want to get that full extension from your body. You know, I think it starts with your legs. Whether you step up, whether you don't step up, you know, looking to drive that hip and push that hip forward, because that's going to create, you know, your drive and your rotation. I guess that's why it's called leg drive. I mean, that's where your power is going to come from. And these are the biggest muscles in your body, and
you want to try and use them whenever you can.
Yeah, and over the course of a match, if you're out there for 3 hours and you're just using your arm, you're going to get very tired, and your speeds will slow down, your consistency will go, and if you've got these things, why not use them? And for me, it all sort of starts, finishes. Everything happens from your legs.
Okay, and I guess from a beginner's point of view as well, there's 2 ways, aren't there? You've got the step-up serve.
Yep.
So someone like Roger Federer, basically, he's just dropping, isn't he?
Yep.
He's got his stance, nice and simple, just drop and then drive.
Yeah, I guess the thing with the not stepping up is also trying to make sure your knees are going the same direction. You get some people that end up, knees go separate directions. And,
so the knees over, you're talking about knees going over the top of the toes, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean that's what I think. I mean you want everything going one way. You don't want to be sort of splitting and. It's not that comfortable. 2, it's probably not that powerful, and 3, it's probably going to lead to injury. So.
Yeah. Okay. Great. And so this was tip number 3 for you. It's obviously a big one. What do you rate it for as far as getting power? The biggest?
No, I mean in terms of power, obviously you can't get power without a good throw.
Yeah.
But you can't get a good throw, I don't think, without your legs either. I mean, if you try and reach your hand down your back, you're not going to get that far. All of a sudden you bend your legs and your arm starts to drop. I feel like your legs over a period of time are going to create your power, but it's also going to lead to your arm dropping and being able to get more out of your throw as well.
And with that as well, we're come into timing, don't we, really? So if you've got the big leg drive, then it all needs to unwind, really driving up to the top, doesn't it? So if you can get that timing right, obviously the serve's going to increase, the power's going to increase.
Definitely. And your leg drive, as you go down, it's almost like loading a spring, loading that coil, everything winds up, you push the hip forward, unload, and then when you're ready to go, everything uncoils and goes. And if you can get that timing right, like you just said, and everything flows together, you're going to end up with a really good serve.